here's something that I highly recommend, and that is to chair specialist seminars. And a lot of people would automatically say, "What? I can't speak in public." Well, if you feel that way, you're not on your own, because of all the fears that man faces around the world today, in the top 10, the number one is speaking in public. Yes, the number one is speaking in public. And the reason why I brought this up is, if you chair specialist seminars and you have the ability to talk in public, it's a wonderful thing, because once you develop a degree of influence in an area, it doesn't matter whether it's an area, a region, a state, or even a country. The fact is, once you have that degree of influence, you can actually do something with it, and you can chair specialist seminars that people would like to come to. Now, on the other hand, if you're starting out or you're small, well, doing this can actually help you grow quickly. And I'll tell you how. If you work with others who already have the necessary influence in that area, but are a little afraid of talking in public, or don't want the limelight for helping you achieve something to help the community, well, you can actually achieve this by doing those seminars. And the best part is, once the seminars get underway, and once the seminars are actually good, the referrals that could come from them could be quite phenomenal. And the sphere of influence that you develop because of the seminars will actually grow whatever you've put your mind to. And you'll actually get support from sources that you've least expected because of it. So put together those specialist seminars either on your own or in association with other people that have ideas, influence, and the like, and watch what happens. It'll only be good. Yes, it will only be good. Now, here's something which will be of great interest to most of you, and some of you will hear this as a reminder. But you need to work on yourself. Yes, work on yourself. But the trick here is to work harder on yourself than you do on your business or you do on your selling ability. Now, if that sounds different, it is, because those that understand this technique do it well, and they also do well in business. And besides that, there are benefits that come with working on yourself, because working on yourself will sharpen your immediate skills. Whatever skills you want to sharpen, you will be able to sharpen those skills immediately. Now, I always make this suggestion: start to develop skills in the areas of writing, communication, debating, telephone, and your ability to communicate with people. Yes, because if you sharpen those skills, you'll find that your writing skills will improve almost immediately. Your communication skills will also improve dramatically, and isn't that what selling's all about? Your debating skills will improve. Now, that may sound a little strange, but as a salesperson, you really need to understand how to debate. And debating with somebody is not winning, but debating with somebody is actually just showing them that what they believe may not be the right thing. And if it doesn't do that, you still have a reasonable conversation, which is above anything that you would achieve otherwise. To sharpen your phone skills, well, that's something which everybody would like, because a lot of business these days is done on the phone in terms of follow-up and in terms of making new and more appointments. And people skills, well, that's one thing. that can never be overlooked because it's an important skill to have. Outside of our selling, we're still people, and we need to be able to communicate, debate, and talk to those people in more than just a general way. So whatever you do, work on your own abilities, work on yourself, and in no time, you'll see a change in what you do and how you do it. It's that important. Now, the last thing I want to share is you need to stay inspired. And some people will ask me why I said inspired and didn't say stay motivated. And I'll tell you the simple reason. Over the years, I've learnt that motivation will last for a few days. Motivation is external. Whereas whenever you're inspired, that inspiration will last as long as you want to keep the inspiration going, because it focuses you laser-like on whatever you need to achieve. So I would like to see you change whatever you say about motivation and start calling it inspiration. It's a different understanding of the platform that you're on, but it also changes the way you think. And the reason why I brought this up as my final segment here on this subject is this. Those that depend on the limelight need to work harder, much harder than those that don't depend on limelight. And those same people depending on the limelight need to attend seminars and workshops that will teach up-to-date material and better communication skills. And notice that I've again used a specific way of doing this, that you need to learn up-to-date material and up-to-date communication skills, because as the world changes, certain areas need improvement, and that up-to-date material is improved material. And it'll help you stay abreast of the changes. And the most important thing here is that you should read as much as you possibly can. Leaders right throughout the world say that the most powerful, the most influential, and the most wealthy people are the readers of this world. It not only helps them stay in touch, but reading in most cases will simply remind them and you of the things that have been forgotten. So the more you read, the more it brings back to the fore the things that you should know. But more importantly, it keeps your mind active. And again, the more you read, the better you become. And I like what Les Jones, the motivator, says. You should read at least 15 to 20 minutes every day. And if you do that, watch what happens to your life. It will not only change for the better, it will change. So now you have these different segments on how you can improve things and how you can grow things in your own life right now. You're in business, remember that. And I've given you a whole lot of techniques that will help you focus what you're doing far better than you ever have or were able to before. Please don't just watch this one video and put it aside. My suggestion is go back and watch it once a week or once a fortnight, but keep watching it with a pen and paper in hand and see what else you can glean from what you've been taught here. Yes, I believe it to be essential, but I also believe it to be important. And so should you.